Okay. Let the wind chimes play. There's your intro. It's one of my favorite art pieces. It's Mermaid Loveliness. It's called The Mermaid by Howard Pyle, 1910. One of my favorite, most beautiful, beloved pieces of artwork. Had to have it. Still have never gotten it at a frame, 15 years later. But it speaks a lot to my situation today, although this is a very romantic embrace from a mermaid. And today's much needed love was not of the romantic variety, but I was suffering very bad from an anxiety I can barely put words to. And my mermaid friend showed up right when I needed her. And there are so many different layers and variety of love. It's interesting to me that people seem to only allow space for a certain number of varieties, but it comes in so many shapes and sizes. Love. And she showed up with an abundance of it for me, and I felt it increasingly difficult to find anyone who will show up lately when things are greatly out of whack and you are under attack, and it's like, okay, all right, that'll be the moment. Everyone's freaking out, and everyone's at the end of their rope, and everyone has lost hope, and you just jump in line. Hope it turns out fine. I don't know. My mind. Rhymes. I'm having trouble with vocabulary today. It's been a rough day. I started off very bad morning, very bad information given to me, a lot of processing, thought that I was going to be harnessing that feeling and bouncing off the ceiling and making a really rage-filled poem today. That's where I thought I was going to end up in my releasing. And I may well need to do that soon. Put some words to the tune of what happened. Something I've been dealing with for a long time that I thought I was fine from, and then came to the surface and gave me some purpose to take it on, head on, to face it, to claim it, to own it, to stand up for myself and for others. And it has been getting me hiding under the covers a lot and having nightmares about it and feeling smothered by it. So I'm going to leave that vague for now and hopefully find a way to plow over the bumpy bits with words or otherwise. And choose my wise self instead of my angry self. And protect my mental health. Get it out. I don't know. I've gotten the experience out already, but the way that it's turned out, it's kind of mutated into being more painful than it even was initially. I know I'm being vague. I'll be okay. But I've been dealing with a lot today. So, the direction that the day went is that my mermaid friend somehow knew that I was pretending to be more okay than I actually was, and she came in heroically with some top-notch love. She gave me all these gifts. I wanted to show my gift, and I'm realizing I'm forgetting it, so I'm going to grab it because I'm crazy. I hate forgetting my props. But she gave me these magnetic butterflies. Whee! And they pop on and off metal objects. Can't get enough. She got me like dozens of those. And then another cutie patootie. Don't move your booties. Don't move your booties. You know I'm fast when it comes to getting my props. Grab my prop. I wanted my prop. We're on air. We're live. We're live. See? That wasn't so bad. I'm back. So, this mug has a crazy story. It says, support your local planet. And it's absolutely adorable. And I'm drinking tummy tea out of it because I'm having extreme tummy rumble troubles. Mostly from stress. But, yeah. Cheers to being a mess and just accepting it. Goddess bless. So, this is crazy. I find this serendipity crazy. Storage low, don't fuck with me. We're gonna get through this poem. We're gonna get through it. So, I was in Reno. I went to this kitschy little cutesy little store. Picked up this sticker. The woman at the front was being kind of like disconnected. So I didn't want to hand it to her because she seemed like too busy for me. And my boo was like, oh, that's so cool. And I picked it up and was like, it is really cool. I want it. And then I set it down, wanting my hands for like perusing and browsing. And I was like, surely I can set this down. It'll be there. It'll be fine. So I went back a few minutes later, and the girl behind me had heard me talking about how cool it was and snagged it. So sad. Usually I can let those things go. Like, okay, not meant to be. Not mine to have. All right, fine. And I just lost my mind. I was so mad. Like, that was my sticker. She heard me talking about that sticker, and she knew I wanted it, and she took it. And my mermaid friend got me the cup of it. Just magically. Totally magically. Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? She asked her phone as it fucking is prone to low storage, making her insane in the membrane, and just to go get a new phone soon because the constant need for technology is insane. New technology. Not just any technology. New technology, the latest technology, the technology that you don't have. Better get it in the bag or your phone's gonna freak out on you. And I had it all perfectly lined up. Okay. We're okay. We're talking about the cup and the phone freaked out. I had to delete things. We're gonna splice them together. I don't like having to do that, but I'm gonna do it. We're good. It's okay. I'm not gonna let it restart me because my sentiment was too real and from the heart. So here we go. Fresh start. Sip some tummy tea. And onward to the poetry. So yeah, I just thought that was super magic. And I continued to think my phone was working and did about half the poem. But we're back in it now, guys. We're back in it. We're got mermaid skies. Support your local planet. Fuck it. Things aren't going to go how you plan it. Get it? Planet. Planet. If you can't be a unicorn, be a mermaid. We got it made? We all understood? Yes. Don't ever be swayed to think that it is not possible to be a unicorn or a mermaid. You can even be both. Just pick it. Just choose it. Don't lose it, that ability to know that that's what you are. So, this one is for you, my mermaid, my shining star. I got half through it thinking my phone was recording it, but here it is again. My sweet, sweet friend, I love you so, and I needed you today more than you know. So here we are. Today's poem is called A Mermaid Swoops In. Did you know I really needed you today? You were the rays of light I was lacking. The stressors were stacking up all around. The sound of understanding and love goes a very long way. You heard all the pain I was in without me having to say much. The anxiety was making me clutch my chest like I was wearing a tight vest lined with inward-facing nails. You helped steer me when my sanity was really going off the rails. Your gentle mermaid maiden kisses. Kisses. My eyeballs are doing that thing again, so maybe it is romantic after all. Your gentle mermaid maiden kindness never fails to lift me from the low lows. You showed up for me, and we indulged in girly drinks and the rare chance to not think about the brink we've both been on the edge of, that infamous ledge of our limitations. It was a mini vacation that actually took my mind off the awfully bad news I received today. I couldn't even grieve or release. I was so angry. Frankly, I was ready to punch a hole in the wall, which, knowing me, would probably break my hand and make me fall down screaming, "Damn the man!" Honestly, punching anything probably wouldn't have gone according to plan. I was fanning the flames of all the pain inside me. The result of this terrible thing I've been through ended up denying me any dignity or justice. You called this morning when my positivity just felt busted. You swooped in to pick me up, and we dusted off our lighter selves. We refreshed our very selves in the river. Or our fairy selves, or fairy selves. The softest sand speckled with mica delivered a boost of fairy tale feelings. I was genuinely incapable of dealing with my mental state alone. You have grown before my eyes into this compassionate, nurture-prone woman. You are a true friend, and a damn good one. You pulled me out of my hiding shadow and into the sun, when all I wanted to do was run, screaming from the energetic poison I was teeming with. Your uplifting giggle and encouragement to wiggle my toes in the flow of our scenic pooter, detaching from scrolling with my thumb or the dumb computer and all its many pathways, most of which lead to an array of gray and gloomy thoughts of feeling lousy and rather lost. But we tossed all that to the side and denied all the nagging negativity inside. You have never once shied away from the sometimes tough things I bring up or led me astray with advice. We found a little slice of light to bask in. You didn't flinch or budge an inch, even though I was unpacking some real heaviness. You finessed a shift in my mood from feeling screwed over and hurt to bursting with smiles and self-worth. You unearthed the true Teal, hiding because so many wounds she was trying to heal just got ripped back open. But you, my lovely mermaid, helped me to cope and restart the healing. The brutal truths of today were revealing in an unpleasant way. But you let me lay it out and shout about it and cuss and spit and then step away from it a while. Hell, I'm amazed you even got me to smile. Then a little while after you dropped me off at home, you buzzed me on the phone to tell me that I also helped you feel less alone in your emotions, and also set into motion some seriously good juju. You told me I'd infused you with such good stuff that you beat your boyfriend and his friend in round after round after round of dice, which is a real stretch of luck. You thought you'd suck at it, and you quite literally couldn't lose. Like, ooh, baby, mama needs some new blue suede shoes. You just kept on winning. I could hear from your voice that you were grinning from ear to ear. You told me something so dear to my heart, that I enhanced your magic every time we are together. Whether you know it or not, you enhance mine, and you've taught me to nurture that magic like a garden, to never let the outside world harden my tender soul, to hold that magic close and never fold for those who coast along, numb, ignoring such wavelengths. I have infinite thanks for you emerging with your mermaid sparkle when the world makes me feel like I'm walking the plank. So that hardly does it justice. You know, it really doesn't. I must insist of myself that I write more and more poetry about this friend, about this mermaid beauty of mine, whom I met when she was very young, and she's still quite young, but takes on more responsibility than almost anyone I know, practically, and just is there for me. Plainly, just there. And I care so deeply for her, for you. There you are. Yeah, so there will be more poems for her to call her own as we go along this process. She's been one of my greatest supporters and cheerleaders, and in this strange solo theater I've been performing for 228 days. I think that's where we are. I think we're on 228. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So, yeah, a little touch of fate that she got this for me months ago. And then I had this experience wanting this sticker that got picked away like a week ago. So strange. What a lovely flow. I feel compelled. Shown this artist friend of mine many times. Lindy, you can find her stuff online. Lindy Zimmer, she's amazing. And this mermaid friend of mine loves her stuff too. But I don't know, I was just compelled to show this because Lindy gave this to me, and I feel like this is the energy that my mermaid friend pulled from me today. So just felt kind of compelled to show that because it has a huge impact, people, when you just listen. Glisten a little sparkle. I don't think it's that hard. I mean, it seems like it is. Lately, it seems like it's gotta go mining for it. Like, whoa. Oh, a lot of shit to wade through, honestly. But, yeah. Words. Golly, I sure have shared a lot of them with y'all. So support your local planet. And be kind, damn it. And if it don't go how you planned it, reroute. Shout. Do something about it. Yeah. And find a good friend to change that route with you, because that always helps it feel less burdensome. And then some. Just helps. True friend. friendship really helps. So, I'm suffocatingly hot. There's no airflow in my bedroom. It's really hot in here. So I'm gonna go look at the big, beautiful, growing golden moon and spoon some of the cake that my mermaid friend and I bought together, even though I probably shouldn't because I have a tummy ache. But sometimes a tummy ache needs cake. Sometimes a tummy ache needs cake. And if you can't be a dang unicorn, be a mermaid. So that's what I've got to say. And I'll say some more stuff on the day that is after this one. Have fun with good friends. Dig your toes in soft sand. Hold hands and skip. And when you feel like you're about to flip, find someone who will make flipping fun. Love you, princess.